Why Christian celebration of the birth of Yahusha is rooted in Saturnalia and disobedience to Yahuah's commandments.
The issue is not remembering Yahusha.
The issue is how and whether Yahuah commanded it. Yahuah never commanded the birthday of Yahusha to be celebrated. What he commanded was obedience, set-apartness, and keeping his appointed times or moedim. Yahuah never commanded birthday celebrations. There is no command, no example, and no instruction in Torah, prophets, or the writings to celebrate the birthday of the Messiah. In Deuteronomy 12 verse 32, all the words I am commanding you, guard to do it. Do not add to it nor take away from it. Proverbs 30 verse 6, do not add to his words lest he reprove you and you be found a liar. Celebrating what Yahuah did not command is adding to his word. Birthday celebrations in Scripture are associated with wicked kings. Pharaoh, a pagan king. Genesis 40 verse 20. Pharaoh made a feast on his birthday and hanged the chief baker. Herod, also a pagan king. Matthew 14 verse 6 to 10. When Herod's birthday was kept, he commanded John the Baptist to be beheaded. The Scripture never records a righteous servant of Yahuah keeping a birthday. December 25 is rooted in Saturnalia, not Scripture. So what is Saturnalia? Saturnalia was a Roman pagan festival dedicated to Saturn, marked by feasting, drinking, gift-giving, role reversal, lawlessness. Jeremiah 10 verse 2 to 4.
Learn not the way of the heathen. One cuts a tree out of the forest. They deck it with silver and gold.
This is not about a tree. It is about adopting pagan customs and worship. Yahusha was not born in winter. In Luke 2 verse 8, and there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Sheep are not kept in fields in Judea during winter month of December. Yahusha was most likely born around the fall moedim, possibly tabernacles. John 1 verse 14. The Word was made flesh and tabernacled among us. Christianity ignored Yahuah's calendar and adopted Rome's. Celebrating his birth while breaking his commandments is mockery. Yahusha said, John 14 verse 15, if you love me, keep my commandments. Luke 6 verse 46.
Why call you me, Master, Master, and do not the things which I say?
Celebrating his name while eating unclean food, drinking unclean drink, practicing pagan customs, ignoring Torah is hypocrisy, not worship. Eating unclean food during these celebrations is rebellion. And in Leviticus chapter 11, Yahuah defines clean and unclean.
Isaiah 66 verse 17. They that sanctify themselves, eating swine's flesh, shall be consumed together.
Yahusha never abolished dietary laws. Matthew 5 verse 17 to 19. Think not that I am come to destroy the law, till heaven and earth pass. The heaven and earth have not passed up to this day, so the law was. Drunkenness and excess are condemned. Galatians 5 verse 19 to 21. Works of the flesh, drunkenness. They which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom. Romans 13 verse 13. Let us walk honestly, not in rioting and drunkenness. Saturnalia was a festival of excess, and modern Christmas copies it. Yahuah hates mixed worship. Exodus 20 verse 3. You shall have no other Elohim before me. Exodus 32, the golden calf. The people claimed they were worshiping Yahuah, but used pagan forms. Yahuah's response, wrath because of disobedience. Amos 5 verse 21 to 23. I despise your feast days. Take away from me the noise of your songs. Why? Because they were not commanded by him. Just like what they are doing in the celebration of Christmas that originated from Saturnalia, a pagan holy day. The command is to keep Yahuah's appointed times, not man-made holidays. Leviticus 23 verse 1 to 2. The feasts of Yahuah, which you shall proclaim. These are my feasts. Passover, unleavened bread, first fruits, Shavuot, trumpets, Day of Atonement, tabernacles, and not Christmas, Easter, Sunday worship, end-time warning against man-made worship. Colossians 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men. Revelation 18 verse 4. Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins. Christianity mixed paganism with Scripture, and this is Babylon. Do you really think Abba Yahuah will accept this pagan celebration? The birth of Yahusha, without command, on a pagan date, with unclean food, with drunkenness, while ignoring Torah,
it is not honoring him instead.
It is disobeying him. True honor is obedience. 1 Samuel 15 verse 22. To obey is better than sacrifice. The true season of Yahusha's birth, according to Scripture and Yahuah's appointed times. Yahuah operates by appointed times, moedim, not random dates. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. Leviticus 23 verse 2. The feasts of Yahuah, which you shall proclaim to be set apart appointed times, these are my feasts. Yahusha, as the Word made flesh, came on time, not on a pagan date. The priestly course of Zechariah reveals the timeline. Luke 1 verse 5. There was in the days of Herod a priest named Zechariah of the course of Abijah. The course of Abijah is the 8th priestly course. In 1 Chronicles 24 verse 10, when counted from the start of the biblical year, spring, Zechariah served around late spring, early summer. Luke 1 verse 23 to 24. After those days his wife Elisheba conceived. Miriam conceived 6 months after Elisheba. Luke 1 verse 26. In the 6th month the Malach was sent to a virgin named Miriam. 6 months after Elisheba's conception places Miriam's conception around late summer, early fall. 9 months later points to fall, not winter. Count 9 months from fall. You arrive at the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Sukkot. John 1 verse 14. The Word was made flesh and tabernacled among us. This is not poetry, it is prophetic timing. Shepherds in the field confirm the season. Luke 2 verse 8. Shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Shepherds do not keep flocks in open fields during Judean winter. This confirms, not December, not winter, not Saturnalia. Tabernacles perfectly fulfills messianic prophecy. Sukkot means dwelling or tabernacling. Zechariah 14 verse 16. All nations shall come up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Revelation 21 verse 3. Behold, the tabernacle of Elohim is with men. Yahusha came to tabernacle with us, and he will return to rule from tabernacles. Sermon style warning, honor or mockery. You say you celebrate his birth, but you reject his commandments. You sing his substitute name to honor him, but you eat what he called abomination. You claim love, but you follow Rome, not Torah. Matthew 15 verse 8 to 9. This people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. In vain they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. You cannot honor the king by breaking the laws of the kingdom. Isaiah 29 verse 13. Their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Yahusha did not come to start a religion. He came to restore obedience to Yahuah. Matthew 5 verse 19. Whoever shall break one of the least of these commandments, and shall teach men so, shall be called least in the kingdom. True worship is not a holiday. True worship is obedience. John 4 verse 24. Elohim is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Truth is defined by Torah. Psalm 119 verse 142. Your Torah is the truth. This is the final call. Come out of man-made tradition. Return to Yahuah's appointed times. Honor Yahusha by walking as he walked. 1 John 2 verse 6. He that says he abides in him ought himself also to walk, even as he walked. Comparison of Christian holidays versus Yahuah's appointed times, moedim. Christianity is a tradition of men, but Yahuah's Torah command of Elohim. Christmas celebration on December 25th was derived from pagan origin, Saturnalia, also known Sol Invictus, and there was no command in Scripture, not Yahusha's birth. Associated with drunkenness, unclean food, materialism. Date set by Rome. Verses. Passover, Pesach was mentioned. Leviticus 23 verse 5. Commanded by Yahuah, fulfilled by Yahusha's death. Clean, set apart, redemptive. Observed by Yahusha and the apostles. Easter or Ishtar, pagan fertility goddess, eggs and rabbits. Sunday worship, replaced Passover. Verses. Unleavened bread in Leviticus 23 verse 6. Removal of sin, kept by Yahusha, kept by Paul. 1 Corinthians 5 verse 8. Let us keep the feast. Pagan Sunday worship, Day of the Sun, changed by Rome, no command from Yahuah. Verses. Sabbath the 7th day, Exodus 20 verse 8 to 11. Created at creation, kept by Yahusha. In Luke 4 verse 16. As his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. Christmas feasting. Pork, blood, unclean meat. Drunkenness. Verses. Torah dietary laws, Leviticus 11, Isaiah 66 verse 17. Eating swine's flesh shall be consumed. One is built on paganism, tradition, lawlessness. The other is built on commandment, covenant, obedience. Matthew 7 verse 21. Not everyone that says unto me, Master, Master, shall enter, but he that does the will of my Father. Dead Sea Scrolls, confirmation of Yahuah's true calendar and feasts. The Dead Sea Scrolls confirm a fixed, set-apart calendar. The Qumran community kept a 364-day solar calendar, not the Roman lunar solar system. This calendar always kept feasts on the same day of the week, never allowed pagan interference. Centered on Torah and Jubilees, 1 Enoch 72-82. The Book of Enoch explains the heavenly order of time. Enoch 72 verse 1. The book of the courses of the luminaries of heaven. Time is heavenly, not Roman. The Book of Jubilees warns against changing the times. Jubilees 6 verse 36-38. They will disturb all the appointed times, and they will forget the new moons and seasons. This is a direct warning about Christian calendar, Roman holidays, changed feasts. The Dead Sea Scrolls confirm strict Sabbath observance. Damascus document, CD, strict rules for Sabbath. No buying, no selling, no mixed practices. This matches Isaiah 58 verse 13. Turn away your foot from the Sabbath. The community rejected pagan festivals. The Qumran sects separated themselves from Jerusalem because the temple had adopted a corrupted calendar. They called this walking in the stubbornness of their heart. This matches Jeremiah 17 verse 23. They walked in the imagination of their heart. End time connection, Daniel 7 verse 25. He shall think to change times and laws. Revelation 12 verse 17. The remnant keep the commandments of Yahuah. The battle is over. Time, Elah, worship. Christmas is not innocent. It is a sign of changed times. Final declaration. You cannot serve Yahuah using Rome's calendar. You cannot honor Yahusha by disobeying Torah. Revelation 14 verse 12. Here is the patience of the set-apart ones. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahuah and the faith of Yahusha. Thanks for watching. Shalom Meshpaka, and have a great Yom.